$1 billion. Billions and billions of dollars getting liquidated in the cryptocurrency space. Today we gotta be talking about XRP and where we're gonna be headed here, because we're starting to see a little bit of a sell-off, see people panicking, but is there anything to really panic about? We're gonna be taking a look at that. So without further ado, welcome back to Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop in this video. All right, guys, we're going to start off here. Over on Twitter, you can follow me at 333 Blacksea. I say XRP will be integrated into everything. I want to start this video off with a little bit of positive bullishness, all right? Because it's easy when the market is selling off. You're seeing some red candles to be spooked out and say, oh, I'm going to be all pessimistic and oh, it's all over. This is terrible. This isn't fun. But that's only the price action. People that can't weather the red days don't deserve the 10x's and 100x's in investing. It is very, very difficult just to get in there, and the first time you buy something, you 10x your money. And usually those people don't keep a hold of their money. In trading and investing, it is literally trial by fire, guys. I've been trading for nearly a decade. I've been investing for much longer than that. And, you know, on the way to the path of me becoming a profitable trader was many losses. There was wins that make you cocky, then you lose, and then losses that make you want to give up. And you really have to just work your way through it. And I tell a lot of people that you have to lose 6 figures to make 7 when it comes to trading. But regardless, I just want to say that XRP will be integrated into everything. We're already seeing it play out. And I don't want anybody of the XRP holders out there to be down on themselves. I know that if you have been a long-term XRP holder, this drawdown is literally nothing to you, because this has been a tough cookie to be holding, hasn't it? We've had the SEC come after them. We've had really the SEC trying to set an example out of Ripple and XRP. And now that that's over, you see sideways price action. We've been in sideways price action for literally 2 years. I believe it was like 800 days, something insane like that, almost 3 years. Followed by a $100 billion gain on their overall market cap, I may add. But regardless, guys, I just want to focus on some positives here, because when you look at the overall market, we're starting to see a little bit of a drawdown here. And I really want to emphasize here that this doesn't mean much. It really doesn't. If you draw down here, we're down about 17% from all-time highs, and all-time highs is just a quick little wick. Usually what I would have preferred to see that'd be a little bit more bullish would be the breakout and then the retest of the breakout, followed by a resumption off. But guys, you know, we are in the fourth and final phase of this bull market cycle, and it is filled with volatility and filled with trappy price action. Bull trap, bear trap, bull trap, all the way, guys. And you need to be paying attention to that, whether you're trading or investing, because when you're investing, you can think about it, say, okay, well, I'm seeing this play out. It's the fourth and final phase of the cycle. Maybe I shouldn't be panicking as much as I am, or maybe I shouldn't be FOMOing in as much as I should be, or that I am. And it might just help to realize what's going on in the overall market. So in the short term here, guys, looking at XRP, I do think that, yes, like this does look like it wants to continue to the downside. But that being said, you look at market cipher, like the momentum wave does show the light blue is it's still got some momentum to the downside on the daily. But that being said, this green momentum, the money flow, the green waves look very healthy and look really nice. It looks like this is not done. Like this move to the upside is not done. And I will say, like, as long as we don't really break below like $2.75, we're probably, this bullish price action is still holding. It's holding strong. But obviously, guys, we need to talk about invalidations. We need to talk about ifs, the if scenario. You know, if we start to break below $2.75, then I'll make a video for that time. But in the meantime, I do think that we could come down and test that level and be completely fine when it comes to maintaining the bull market support trends there. But guys, what am I doing? I was in a 6-figure XRP long position. I got stopped out in the profit when we started to rally up here. We broke above $3.30. And then when we came back and tested it, I got stopped out. But guys, right now, what am I doing? I am looking for trades to just be scalping. I know that I was talking about how I think that the high leverage scalping time frame is starting to move away. Well, some coins look very, very primed for the high leverage scalping, just trading in a channel, you know, longing when you hit support and shorting when you hit resistance, and just profiting along the way there to accumulate more crypto that you want. But there's other coins that look like they're positioned to set up for continuation of the upside. And when it comes to XRP, I would say that I'm not that against opening up a long anywhere from really like where we're at here, from really below $3. Like, that is a great accumulation opportunity in my opinion. Not financial advice, but if you're trying to buy spot, I think that's not a terrible time to enter. I think that a lot of coins are kind of just getting nice setups for Q4 2025, because in Q3, guys, Q3 tends to be sluggish and bearish for altcoins, and we saw Bitcoin dominance get a move to the downside, and now we're rallying to the upside. We'll take a look at that, but I think that right now, potentially, XRP is a good buying point underneath $3. But I would say that right now, what am I doing? I am looking for long positions. I'm trying to, I don't even want to say buy the knife, like catch the knife, because this is that. This is just a little bit of a correction. This is not like a falling knife. And you look at the weekly time frame as well, it looks strong in my opinion. Like, we really should probably be, like, this does not look like a top here. I would say that next week is important, and the next day in 21 hours. If we close below, say, $3, that may be putting us in a little bit of a scenario where, yeah, maybe we should be paying attention to test of maybe $2.75, which lines up with the daily time frame as well. So I do think that's an important area of interest, but I would not be that opposed to buying spot or opening up a small, low-leverage long position here. Not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing in these markets and how I'm navigating this. And if you guys do want to trade with me, check out in the description box below or pinned comment down below. We have a $100,000 deposit bonus to BitConnect, and you also get $10 for free when you sign up. And also, we have a 10% trade rebate and $5,000 sign-up bonus to Blowfin. Feel free to check them out, guys, in the pinned comment section or the description box below. They're all affiliate links, so if you want to help support this channel, feel free to check all those links. But, guys, look at this. So Bitcoin's seeing a little bit of a drawdown. People are freaking out. Bitcoin dominance is rallying. ETH is down to 3,500. We nearly got to 4,000, but didn't quite get there. We tried, but didn't quite get there. Solana went to $200. Now we're down to 164. Getting some whipsaw action, guys, and this is right on time with the fourth and final phase of the bull market cycle. Like, big volatile swings on the market, and we're seeing it play out. You look at this, XRP's ranked 3, down about 5% in the past 7 days, down about 1.5% in the past 24 hours. And we are sitting at $176.49 billion market cap. I think that $2.97 is a strong area of interest. I would say that, yeah, XRP does look like it wants to kind of come down to, I think $2.78 to $2.75 is an important level to be keeping our eyes open for a test. But I think it's just going to be that, a test. I don't think that we're going to just break straight through that unless Bitcoin truly capitulates. And looking at Bitcoin, I don't really see that playing out. Like, maybe we get a couple weeks of, I mean, like, we could come and test the breakout of where we saw like the all-time high breakout of like 110,000. We could test it on the weekly and everything would be fine. And, you know, maybe that plays out. I mean, the daily looks like it wants to do that here. It wants to spill over. Usually when you see like this wick here and you start to see the spillover, usually you fulfill this wick on a candle closing basis, and I do think that probably plays out, and that would look, it does look like it wants to test 110K, and you know, guys, maybe that happens, and then maybe that brings us down to, say, I don't know, I don't think that would be what brings us down to $2.75, but that is a very important price level. But guys, let me just really emphasize here, just because we come and test down to, like, say 110,000, if we do see that happen, that is not the end of the world. We're still postured to the upside for Bitcoin on the monthly time frame, on the weekly time frame. Maybe we get a couple weeks of sideways price action, but guys, Q4. Eyes are on Q4 for XRP. Eyes are on Q4 for altcoins. And really, eyes are on Q4 for risk-on assets being in a much more favorable environment. Now, guys, let me know in the comment section below. Are you bullish on XRP? Are you going to be buying underneath $3? Or did you sell? Are you taking profit? I'm very curious. Let me know. That's all I got, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel right now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.